What's going on YouTube? Got another video here for you today. This is a rear upper control arm from Ideal Race. The reason why we need this for the rear is because once you lower the car, you pretty much alter the suspension as far as the alignment. It pretty much there's not enough play or adjustment in the rear for when it comes to the camber adjustment. But yeah, this is a very quality product. I want to do a quick unboxing and show you guys what we got. So just wanted to show you the packaging here from the outside. One thing about Ideal Race, shout out to Eric, is his packages are always pristine, always clean, always nice. So yeah, so let's get right into it. Yeah, so again, great quality. Can't wait to get these installed so I can get the rear back to OEM specs. But I'm gonna take it to same shop I got my springs installed. And yeah, the front too, I could probably do the front as well, but for right now, just focusing on the rear, because the rear again is at a -3. And you can kind of visibly see. I'll post a picture on the screen for you guys to see, and I'll kind of do like a before and after. But again, great quality. Not surprised. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it, man. And it's actually pretty quick shipping too. I ordered these a couple days ago and they just got here. So again, thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below, guys. But go check him out. I mean, he's got a lot of good stuff on there, and he's very knowledgeable, very helpful, and yeah, highly recommend. So we're gonna go ahead and take this over to the shop, get these installed, and then I will show you what they look like after they're installed. Alright guys, so it's been a couple weeks now since I recorded the video on the rear upper control arms. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this video or not, but it would go against on why I want to do these videos, is to pretty much help anyone out there with a Stelvio 2.0 specifically. So yeah, so it's been about a couple weeks now. Rear upper control arms are installed. I just wanted to go over pretty much what you experience if you go the route I went. So because I dropped the car aggressively, and pretty much a 2-inch drop is a significant amount with the springs, you know, I pretty much altered the geometry of the suspension by a good amount, and I didn't know. I just thought, you know, I want to really clear up that gap, because the Stelvios, they sit so high, and I get it, it's an SUV. I just wanted to kind of limit the gap, and, you know, get rid of the body roll a little bit, you know, improve the handling. And you know, after I dropped the car, I was like, wow, that's a big difference. I wasn't expecting it. I don't hate it, but what bothered me was the rear, unfortunately, was at a -3 for the camber. So the only way to fix that, I thought, to get it back to OEM specs, was getting camber arms. So I thought, all right, we'll get these installed, get them back to OEM spec.
Well, we did improve the rear by a whole degree. We could, you know, so right now we're at -2. What was happening is the mechanic told me that any more camber was creating more toe as well. So the more camber he was going back on, it was affecting the toe. So I'm pretty much maxed out on toe, and I'm maxed out on camber. So right now in the rear, I'm at a -2 with a little bit of toe in, I should say. It's not terrible. Again, in my mind, I thought I was going to get back to OEM specs, which is, I believe, -1.5. I could be wrong. I could double check, and then I'll post the specs in the video. And then I'll show you guys a picture as well of what the car looks like now. And then as for the front, we're at a -2 as well. So I just want to pretty much inform you that if you have a Stelvio, a 2.0 specifically, and you plan on dropping your car with 2-inch springs, this is what you're going to expect. And I didn't know any of this, so this is all a learning experience for me. There are springs out there that are 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches in a drop. So I think if you go that route, you won't deal with as much negative camber. So the only way for me to fix the camber issue and get it somewhat back to OEM specs is to raise the car and go with a spring that's 1.5 inches. Will I do it? I don't know. But as of right now, this is the setup. I mean, I will say on a positive note, the car does handle like night and day for an SUV. I definitely feel more planted, more grounded. Cornering is really good. The body roll is not 100% eliminated, but a good amount, to the point where, you know, the car is definitely more enjoyable to drive. So again, I'm just looking out for anybody who's deciding to drop their car 2 inches. Like, this is what you're going to expect, and just to be prepared, because it is costly. I mean, I did have to spend more money on suspension parts and installation and stuff like that. But yeah, again, I decided to make this video to again help you guys out there. You know, to give you guys some Stelvio 2.0 content and information. So, but other than that, I mean, car's great. We're having fun. We're enjoying it. I don't know what's next. I'm thinking of tuning, or I'm thinking about doing some cosmetic stuff. Maybe a little spoiler in the rear. I don't know. We'll see. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, follow if you like the content for the Stelvios 2.0. I know a lot of the attention on YouTube is all about the Giulias, and I respect the Giulias. I love them. They're a great car. I mean, you may ask, oh, why did you just get a Giulia? And, you know, well, to be honest, I had lower cars in the past, and when I was looking for a car, I just wanted something sportier, but an SUV version, or more like a crossover. And the Stelvio pretty much fit everything I wanted. And you know, I love loved it. So I bought a 2020 a couple years ago. It was blue. It was beautiful. And then I traded it in for this one because it had more features and more aesthetically pleasing stuff in it that I loved. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for the video. I know it's not really too much excitement in this video, but it's more of an informational video, really to help you guys out and what to prepare for if you go the route I went. So please like, subscribe, follow, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.